What is up, YouTube's and Rahman? In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about 6 reasons why you may not be recovering optimally, and this is just my opinion based on the best of my knowledge. And I'm not a nutritionist or dietitian or a fitness trainer, so I'm not telling you to believe what I say, and you can believe what you want. You cannot believe me. You can do what you want. Okay, so the number one reason why you may not be recovering optimally, and this is in no particular order, just random. Okay, the first reason why is you may not be having enough protein. Okay, so if you've been watching my videos by now, or if you've been into fitness for some time, you would know that protein is essential for building muscle and recovery. So if you're not having enough protein, you would not be recovering optimally. Okay, and you should just be having enough protein. All right, you don't need to have 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. You can have 1 gram per pound of lean body weight, or 0.75 to zero point 0.8 grams per pound of body weight. Okay, that should be enough. But if you're not anywhere near that mark, 0.75 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, you should really be trying to hit that target and see how you feel after you're having that much protein. And I've done plenty of videos talking about why protein is so important and why it plays an important role in building muscle recovery and fitness overall. So if you would like, you can go ahead and check out the playlist I'll add to the end screen to this video, where I have all my videos about protein lined up. Okay, so that was reason number one. Number two, you may not be having enough calories. Okay, particularly if you're in a calorie deficit, you might have taken your calories down so low that you're just not having enough to promote optimal recovery. Okay, and you should really be in a small deficit and try to lose weight, lose body fat over a long period of time. Okay, so that you have enough energy from your calorie intake to function, to feel good, and also to recover and train hard. Okay, so don't be in too deep of a deficit, and if you're in too large of a calorie deficit for a long period of time, and that would cause your metabolism to crash, to break down, and at that point you would not really be building muscle or losing body fat. Okay, your body would just be in survival mode. It will try and hold on to fat because it is a reserve of energy, and your body would go into believing that it is starving. Okay, and that's just not what you really want, and it wouldn't be optimal for any of your fitness goals and the right kind of progress. So don't take your calories down too low, be in a small deficit. Okay, don't try and be in a deficit that is greater than 500 calories. Okay, the third reason why you may not be recovering optimally is overtraining. Okay, now I and a lot of other YouTubers, we constantly talk about training hard, and you do have to train with a purpose if you're serious about your goals. But then, of course, you need to respect your body's limits and not try and progressively overload in a very extreme sort of fashion. Okay, the progress, it has to be gradual and consistent. But if you just feel sore all the time, or if you're just not feeling good physically, if you're too tired to go into your workouts, if you don't have enough energy, and if you've been training really hard for a long period of time, then maybe you need to take a step back. Okay, cut down on your volume or intensity, or maybe take a deload. I've done a video talking about how you can deload previously, so if you want, you check if you want, you can check it out. I'll add it to the screen to this video, so you can learn what a deload is all about, and how you can do a deload. Okay, so train hard, but don't really overtrain. Okay, you have to find that line that you may not always want to cross. So if you are overtraining, take a step back, take a deload, and try and promote more optimal recovery. Okay, reason number four why you may not be recovering optimally is because maybe you're not taking enough rest days, or maybe any rest days at all. All right, so suppose you're training 6 days a week, and you feel like you're not training optimally, you are more sore than you want to be, a particular body part is sore, when you need to train it again, then maybe you need to incorporate more rest days into your program. So maybe you can do an extra rest day every week, or maybe you can do something like 2 days on, 1 day off, where you would be training for 2 days and taking a rest day, or 3 days on, 1 day off, where you would be training for 3 days and then taking a rest day. So in that sort of fashion, you can incorporate more rest days into your program, because maybe that's what your body really needs, and maybe you will find a good groove that you can be consistent with, and also that would be good enough for you to train hard and also recover well, so that you can train hard again. Okay. Fifth reason why you may not be recovering optimally is because maybe you're not sleeping enough. I talk about the importance of sleep in a lot of my videos. Okay, and some people can function on maybe 5 to 6 hours of sleep a day and they can feel fine. But if you're not really recovering well, and if you feel like you're not getting enough sleep in, then I would recommend that you try and sleep at least 7 or more hours a day. Okay, and try and be consistent with that. So don't compromise on your sleep. Try and move your schedule around a little bit, so that you can incorporate more hours of sleeping, and try and do that for a long period of time. And if you're not getting enough sleep already, then I do feel like consistently sleeping more, getting in the amount of sleep you need, would allow you to recover well, so that you can train hard. Okay, the last reason I want to talk about, which might be a reason why you may not be recovering well, is your supplementation may not be optimal. Okay, and I'm not saying that you should be taking any supplements without consulting a doctor, and I'm not telling you to take any supplements, but taking certain supplements, they can help you with better recovery. Okay, like using EAs intra workout, or ashwagandha and magnesium, which would give you better recovery and better sleep, and that will ultimately result in better recovery than what you might be experiencing right now. So, incorporating some of these supplements, then you can use other supplements which could enhance your performance, like maybe creatine. But again, you want to check with your doctor before you use any of these. So maybe you can consider using these supplements, and they would help you promote more recovery. Maybe you can take some information from the other points I'll talk about, and try and analyze which of these areas are you really not working on well, where are you lacking, and try and work on them. And once you are working better on these factors, I'm sure you would be recovering better. And of course, try and understand your body's limits. Don't overtrain too much. Try and find that fine line that you do not need to cross all the time. And overall, if you feel like you're more sore than you want to be, and you don't have enough energy to train, or you're just physically feeling like shit, then you might want to incorporate some of these ideas, and they will help you recover well, and you can progress well with your goals. So, those were my 6 points about why you may not be recovering well, and how you can enhance your recovery. So, I hope you take some good information from it. Let me know what you thought about the video in the comments. If you like the video, like it and share it. If you want to subscribe to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram. My handle is Radio Protector. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.